Yeah, fish on. Oh, good morning. Oh, it's a good fish too. Good morning. I'm out here by myself. I've got a few days off and I'm just out here enjoying my time. You can see where I am. I'm tucked in nice and close to the beach. The goal this morning was, oh, I've dropped him. Oh no. Oh no, hook's missed their mark. I'll drop another little bait down there. I'm pretty sure that was a jewfish. So the goal this morning was to just come out and basically just feel out what the weather's, just feel the wind, what the wind's doing. And I wanted to go and chase some kingfish if it looks all right. So I got out here a bit early and I just thought I'd sit here and have a bit of a crack for some snapper and wait till I see what the weather looks like when the sun comes up a little bit. But what I'm going to do is talk about some 3 really bad habits that a lot of fishermen have that I reckon prevents them from catching as many fish as they possibly could, or possibly just enjoying their time on the water more. So I'll get another bait down here, see if I can hook up whatever that was, if it comes back for another look. Wow. The old snap bait, just getting it done again. Seems like it always, kind of always does. I'll just drop this to the bottom. Oh, what? What just happened there? Wow, that must have been the rocks. That just like totally snapped me off straight away. Look at that. Wow. Crikey. It's pretty hot down there at the moment. Oh no. I can't even get this out of the holder. Oh, it's there. Wow. Good fish. Wow, I was just about to start re-rigging after busting that snapbait off, and old mate in the corner here has just gone Burko. Oh, this is a good fish. They just took a lot of line. If this is a snapper, it's a really good one. So yeah, I was going to talk about 3 common habits that fishermen get into that I feel restricts their fishing and probably just their enjoyment on the water. Number 1 is just getting stuck in the same routine. I talk to fishermen all the time, and some guys just swear by this hook and they swear by this leader and they just will not change. And I get it. You buy a smaller leader, it's a couple of 100 meters and it takes you a while to get through it. So you just kind of get stuck in the rut of using that. But does that mean it's the best? No. Oh, this is heavy. Technology is changing a lot and there's new stuff coming out on the market, and new designs of hooks, new styles of leader, different types of sinkers, a million different lures. Just because what you're using, I mean, yeah, it may be working, but it might work better too if you try something else. So there's always the opportunity to try something else, try some new tackle. I just recently moved to some different leader. I reckon this is going to go again. I just recently moved to some new leader and I'm really liking it. It's amazingly good stuff. This is Berkeley Vanish fluorocarbon that I'm using now, and I really liked it. Also line as well. I only just recently changed over some different braid on this reel as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my net. Hang on a minute. I'm talking too much and not fishing enough. Yeah, so I recently changed over to this. This is Berkeley 10X braid, and I absolutely love this stuff. It's really, really good. You get stuck using the same brands all the time, and it's really easy to just sort of get caught in a rut. But it doesn't mean that that's always the best stuff to use. There's always different stuff on the market, and it pays just to mix it up once in a while. I know it can get expensive, but I'm not saying change it every week, but crikey, that's a pretty decent snapper. There you go, have a look at that guy. He's an absolute beauty. He is 75 centimeters. He's perfect. That will be, I'm going to hold on to this guy. Perfect size. Well, that was a rude interruption. I've been sitting there for half an hour just drinking my coffee, and it's been dead. And then suddenly 2 hits on the snap bait on the bottom. Oh, I just decided I'd drop a snap bait, got smacked and smoked on the first drop, and then on the second drop I just got smoked. So, and as I was just about to re-rig that, bang, this one goes in the corner. So I'm gonna get another bait out now while the action's hot, and then I'll carry on with what we were talking about before, which I can't even remember what that was now because I got distracted. Anyway. All right, let's drop this down. Let's see what happens after I was rudely destroyed on that last one that I dropped down. I don't know what happened now. I think the line must have been like right in the rocks or something, and as soon as the fish picked it up, it was just rubbed on my braid and bang, it popped. That's on the bottom. See how long that... Oh my God! All right, you guys just saw that, Kate. That only just hit the bottom and it got slapped. Wow, what is going on here? It's not huge, whatever this is. Oh, this is just a little jewfish. Wow, look at him. Beautiful little fish. I'm going to get him back. He'll swim off easily. I'm only in like 8 meters of water here. He's gone. Wow, he slapped that. As soon as he hit the bottom, it was already on. I've already got that nice big snapper to eat. Let me just show you my sounder here. Looks like there's all sorts of good stuff on the bottom, some nice marks here and here, so I'll drop this snap bait down again and see if we can make this happen. There was definitely something bigger down there before. It wasn't that little jewfish that smoked me before. Whatever that first one was ripping line off, and that second one sort of stitched me up in no time flat as well. Oh, look at that, it's getting smacked. It's not even on the bottom and it's getting tapped. Yep. I'm just going to take it slow because I reckon this is probably another smallish jewfish. Oh, here's a better one. Wow. Look at that, another little jewfish. Again, still not the one that hit me before, but beautiful little fish all the same. Little frothy ock in his mouth. Little fish like this are our fishery, so this guy can go back all day, every day. He'll swim off. We're only in like 10 meters. Too easy, 2 jewfish, 2 drops. The frothy ockie. Okay, I'll tell you about another bad habit. Number 2 bad habit that people get stuck into. Fishing the same stuff all the time. So many people just fish the same spots over and over again. Yeah, we got a magic spot that always fishes. We got a magic spot. There is no magic spots. Fish move. It might be fishing good today, it might not fish tomorrow. it might be fishing good today, and then tomorrow the fish are over there. You got to move, got to mix it up. When I say move, I don't say drive up and down the coast an hour this way, an hour that way, chasing shadows. Or hang on a minute, because then you just never get to learn your own patch. You're better off spending the time on your own patch. Take some time, sound around, look for some bait, look for some ground. Just give yourself half an hour to an hour every time you go out to try to discover some new ground and discover some new spots. That way you're not, oh, that's getting hammered. That way you're not fishing out the same spot for starters. And secondly, it just gives you a much bigger picture of your local area and what's around. And I like to pick a patch like a square kilometre patch and sort of work my way around and learn that patch really well, learn what makes it tick. There's bait that always holds here, there's coral there, there's a sandy drop off over there, there's a reefy drop off here. Learn that sort of stuff and move around. Don't just always go to the same spot all the time. If you go to the same spot all the time, most likely you're just going to get the same results. This is a spot I've never fished before this morning. It was just, I was driving along, I saw a little blip on the sand and I thought that'll do for now. I pulled over and look at that, I could have already bagged out and gone home with a feed with a jewfish and a snapper. Oh, that bait just got hammered then. Yeah, a spot that I've never fished before, that's in. And it looks like it's actually going all right too, just quietly. This will be another snapper, not as big as the last one. That last one was heaving line. Yeah, so you just never know unless you move around a bit and try some different stuff. You get stuck in a rut, and I know it happens because I've been struggling for snapper for a good couple of weeks in a row there. Couldn't find a snapper for trying. I was looking everywhere, just couldn't find them, and I knew what was going on. The conditions were just not right for snapper. It had been too calm, it had been too clear, and it's not prime snapper sort of conditions. I'm going to get this guy back in, hopefully without even having to touch him, and take his, there you go. I don't have to take his slime off of him or anything else. Yeah, and I fished the same ground that I always usually fish, which is this like sort of steep rocky drop-offs. Anyway, I decided I was going to change it up again a bit and mix it up, and I went fishing on a bit of a sandy sort of a slope with some more weed and sand rather than a steep rocky drop-off. Bang, got snapper straight away. Went back again 3 or 4 days later with Jack, got snapper again on the same sort of ground, and all it took was a change from that sort of rocky stuff to moving over to the sandy weedy stuff, and I found the snapper. It just seemed, I don't know whether it's time of year, the season, whatever it was, they just weren't on those normal spots where I normally would have found them. They were off on this weedy sandy stuff, which kind of surprised me because it wasn't really something that I'd normally fish, but I was just getting so desperate we decided to try something else, and it paid off for us straight away. So don't be scared to try new spots and try some new sort of ground to what you would normally try. I reckon there is a big jewfish down here with my name on it. Yep. Oh, I don't think this one is a jewfish. This one, oh, I don't know what this one is actually. Maybe I'm wrong. It's fighting differently. It's like, I think it might be a skippy, this one. Yeah, skippy. Oh, he was a big skippy too. Oh, wow. I only just cast that bait and it's got slapped straight up. Just another little pinky, I think. I actually had the soft plastic out for about 15 minutes and I gave up on it. And then I cast this bait back out and it got slapped like almost instantly. There must be like a school of these smaller size pinkies just hanging down there. He's just shat everywhere. That was nice. Thanks for that. That hook will just come straight out of him. Plop. Off you pop. I think I've got something on here. Yep. Is it or is it the bottom? Yeah, oh, it's a fish that's in the bottom, I think. Let's go. Oh, what is this? It feels kind of heavy, but I've been watching the tip of my rod just tip, 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 tip. I thought it was just sort of pickers for about the last couple of minutes. But there's obviously something on here. He's just slugging it out on the bottom. I don't think it's a stingray, but there is a possibility that it could be. It's heavy. Oh, it's like a big Port Jackson shark or something, I think. Oh, yep, Port Jackson shark. Okay. Give me the leader. Oh, I'll get the hooks, I think. Oh, I might just net him. I'm going to net him in, get him in the boat. I can get the hook out of him easy enough. Sometimes these guys really swallow your hook, but this guy's not so bad. Oh, he hasn't even chafed my leader up too bad, which is good. And I left him in the net, so he should be easy enough to get back in. Off you pop. All right, on that note, I'm going to go and try something different, which is probably tip number 3. Try something different. Don't always fish for the same species all the time. There is a million different fish in the ocean. People get so caught up in just chasing the same species all the time. I'm sure it happens all over the place, but in my neck of the woods here, everything is about the jewfish. You got to chase jewfish. Everyone's after the jewfish. Change it up a bit. There's a lot of other stuff to chase, so I'm going to go for a cruise. Just out to some reefs, pretty much straight out from me here, and see if we can chase after some more pelagic style fish like some yellowtail kingfish, potentially Samson fish, or maybe even a tuna if there's a bust up. I'll get out there and we'll have a look around and see what's on. Oh, I don't know how it's going to go in here today. The water's pretty murky and not very nice. Normally the kingfish like it a bit clearer than this, but I've got a stick bait here. I'll give it a few casts. There's a bit of bird. There's birds working, so that could be a sign. I'll have a look, have a few casts. It's a bit lumpy and bumpy and a bit murky in here today, so I don't know. Got to be in it to win it, I guess. I'm just going to leave my motor running because there's a few swells running through here. I just want to make sure I'm settled and in a happy spot. And if I need to move and hurry, I've got a bit of anchor rope out so I can still sort of get out of the zone if I need to. I'd normally prefer it a bit clearer than this for chasing kings. They're a very visual sort of fish and they like the clear sort of water, but There's a lot of birds working at the back there. Oh, there's some sort of, oh, there's a bust up at the back in the swells there. I can't get to it, obviously, as is always the case. They like to, the kingfish like to hang right in the waves where you can't get to them. They make it really tricky. I always like to just sort of sit on the edges as close as you dare, but it's sometimes fraught with danger. There's just no way I can get in there. If I had someone else with me, I could potentially drive the boat in and have a few casts and get the hell back out of there, but on my own it's just too dangerous with this sort of swell. All I can do is just hang here and hope that they come this way. I've still got barely my pod here, so it'll be heading in that direction anyway, so hopefully they cop a snip of this and come over for a look. There's always a chance anyway. I've tucked back in on the beach where it's a little bit calmer. She was pretty spicy around those reefs, with the wind blowing one way and the swells coming in the other way. She was choppy as. I gave it a good solid half an hour, but it's just right from the start, I didn't think the kings were going to be, it was just sort of the wrong conditions for them. They were definitely there. I could see them busting up in the swells there, but yeah, getting in there is really sketchy at the best times. But anyway, I hope you guys will learn something from this video. Basically, it's just don't be afraid to change. Try something different. Go somewhere different. Try some different tackle. Try catch a different style of fish. Just try a different style of fishing altogether. Most importantly, just enjoy your fishing. Just take the pressure off yourself. Forget about filling your esky up with fillets. Just go out, enjoy your time on the water, have a look around, go and do something different and see something different and just enjoy your time on the water, enjoy the experience. Anyway, if you like my videos, stay tuned and I'll be back out again soon and I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Yeah. That.